This is baby Meika, and she's a grey-headed flying fox orphan. She was rescued by Connor last week, and her mummy was electrocuted on power lines, overhead power lines. So that happens to so many flying foxes, and this is how we get a lot of our orphans into care. So mummy comes down to either feed on a tree that's close to the power lines, or she comes to rest on the power lines, and when she goes to take off, she has a very large wingspan, and when she touches two lines she creates a circuit which electrocutes her, but generally speaking, if we're lucky, leaves the babies unscathed. We've had a few minor burns this year, but Meika fortunately survived the electrocution of her mum. And what are you now? Just over 4 weeks old, madam. Aren't you? You are. She's settled in really quickly. Gonna wave your dummy at everybody. So it's incredibly important, if you see a bat on overhead power lines in Australia, please call it in and we can send a volunteer to check, especially through the summer months, to check if there's a baby under wing, or sometimes they're just crawling around alone on the power lines and clearly they need help. So if you listen carefully you can hear her sucking. So we give them a dummy or a passy. It's got a blind end with without a hole in the end, like we would with a teat. And when they're on their mums, they're sucking on one of mum's 2 nipples, one of which is located under each wing pit. So we wrap them like this, give them a roll, so that replicates mum's body, and then we wrap them, this replicates mum's wings, and there's mum's nipple. And she's nodding off to sleep now. So please call in any bats on overhead power lines, and may have a live baby up there, so terribly important.